Hello, thank you for being here this evening. Today I'll perform a program for violin solo. There are the first three movements of the three sonatas for violin solo by Bach. Bach solo sonatas are one of my favorite compositions to listen and to play, because they are so simple and so complex at the same time. And these sonatas help me explore and externalize my feelings. I decided to alternate Bach with new compositions that I have been playing recently. When the pandemic began, I made a call for collaboration on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. And these 5 artists wrote new composition for solo violin. For the first 2 months of the shutdown, I felt it was important for me to make collaboration with artists, to keep the collaboration going. Artists of any kind, and I feel very lucky of all the music and connection I made. Instead of introducing every piece, each composer is gonna tell you something really quickly about their piece. Differently, the last piece is a composition by the composer Kenji Bunch. It was not written for me. I decided to include it because it reminds me of my mom, my family, and my home country, with the hope that I will be able to visit them and to travel and visit them soon. From May, I decided to take a break from social media and collaborations. I changed my daily schedule and I began working on a big project that will see me recording an album for solo violin. I realized that this moment was giving me the time to focus on myself and to create something that I was waiting for a long time. This program is for me an intimate, introspective experience where every piece is showing me and showing to the audience different parts of my playing and my personality. That's why I also decided, not the only reason, but that's why I decided to call it Reflection. If you have any question or comment about this music, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Kathryn Koopman, and I wrote the song for Serena called A Little Song. A Little Song is just a simple song that was written during quarantine in early April. She reached out on Instagram looking for people to collaborate with and play with in that time of isolation, and I wanted to connect with her because I've had really fun experiences with her in the past, collaborating and listening to her play. So, this is a pretty short piece that I wanted to highlight her beautiful lyricism. It's a little bit inspired by folk music with some wide intervals and also a sighing violin sound, which she completely understood and played so well. So, I hope you enjoy this piece, A Little Song.
Hello, my name is Hannah Heaton. I'm a fellow music colleague of Serena's and the composer to her piece Around Me on her Reflections album. I am a piano teacher, composer, and pianist studying at the Mississippi University for Women in Columbus, Mississippi. Serena and I first met at Mississippi University for Women during our annual Music by Women festival. She played my piano-violin duet Out of Reach with Jonathan Levin, which won first place in the MTNA state competition. I wrote Around Me for Serena thinking about all of the commotion going on in the world right now. Some things are so small, like people refusing to wear masks, or trivial arguments over politics. But some are so large, like the families that are being impacted by the economic instability the coronavirus has brought in the world. While listening to this piece, I want you to imagine what's been going on around you. Reflect on what's happening right now. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mel Fitzhugh, and I am a Boston area composer and performer. I composed Love in the Time of COVID-19, near to the beginning of the worldwide pandemic, in response to both stay-at-home orders that were beginning to proliferate across the US and my own reignited obsession with reading Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The title is a nod to his novel, Love in the Time of Cholera. My piece was originally written for solo soprano recorder in its lowest, most mournful, and meditative register. But due to subsequent conversations during the summer of 2020 with Serena as she was preparing for this recital, I reimagined the piece for her instrument, adding harmony, pizzicato, and other techniques to really capitalize on the special timbres which the violin is capable.
Hi, my name is Ashley Floyd. I'm the composer of the next piece on your program, Bind. The title Bind is a reference to the physical shapes the performer has to make with her hands on the fingerboard and how they move from one shape into the next. And I think of this moving in and out of hand shapes is very similar to the practice of yoga, wherein the body moves in and out of positions of stress into positions of relaxation and back again. With that practice of yoga in mind, I ask the performer to ground their own musical movement around their own breathing, basing some patterns around their inhale and others around their exhale, as opposed to counting in a strict, meter as you would often get in music. And finally, as with yoga, I look at this as it's this combination of these physical and musical shapes, along with the repetition of certain musical patterns and sequences that lead to the piece's gradual build-up and its eventual release as the piece moves along. Thanks once again to Serena for asking me to write this piece, and I do hope you enjoy Bind.
Hi, my name is Annie, and I wrote the piece If I May for Serena. This piece was a lot of fun to make because it was written a little bit after I had just not been able to write for a little bit, and so I got to be excited about doing that again, and I also got to incorporate some new production strategies that I had learned. And the piece is meant to be really loose in the violin part. I was thinking about Meditation by Thais at the time, and I just wanted to have that type of feeling mixed with a more modern production in the background, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
I'm gonna finish with the last piece, Until Next Time by Kenji Bunch. And I want to thank Attica in Athens, Georgia, for giving me the opportunity to record here. The exhibition that is around me is about the pandemic from different artists' point of view. Thank you.